Think of the richest people in the world and you'll probably look to the Forbes list. The Forbes list will say it's Amazon founder Jeff Bezos with a net worth of over $100 million. But the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, has a net worth of 1.4 trillion with a T. Now, while he isn't yet the king of Saudi Arabia, he is de facto in charge. And he's also known for his oil wealth and luxury lifestyle. I'm Charlie and today we're going to look at ridiculously expensive things owned by Saudi's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. But if you want to be a billionaire or trillionaire, subscribe and press the notification bell too. Coming up first we have SERENE yacht. Anyone who really cares about climate change may get annoyed to learn that this guy has a yacht. But he literally made his trillions because of his country's oil wealth, so he doesn't really care too much about the environment. Anyway, the Crown Prince owns a $500 million yacht named SERENE. This yacht is 440 feet, and it's said to be one of the largest and most expensive on Earth. It has many swimming pools, hot tubs, and 2 helipads. After all, one helipad is for peasants. It also has a helicopter hangar, a gym, and even a movie theater all in the yacht. He's said to bring his family and friends from around the world on this yacht and just chill out. I guess being Crown Prince can get tiring. Also, the yacht has a lot of room for more friends and family. It has 15 cabins where people can sleep and can house 24 guests. But the amazing thing is how MBS actually bought this yacht. He was on vacation in the south of France and just saw the yacht. He then got his bodyguards to approach the owner and bought it right there on the spot. Yeah, I do that to a keyring, not a $500 million yacht. Next up is most expensive home. Think of the most expensive home in your town. It's likely pretty awesome and pretty huge. Well, most people don't know that Mohammed bin Salman owns the most expensive home on Earth. In 2015, Mohammed bin Salman bought a chateau in France, aka a French mansion. He was able to keep this purchase private for 2 years until it was revealed in 2017. The house is called Chateau Louis XIV Lauschiens. The 17th century mansion is located west of Paris and is beautiful. It has a sound system, lights, and air conditioning which can all be controlled from a phone. Inside it has its own gigantic wine cellar and movie theater. And there's even a transparent underwater aquarium. Not only that, the house has a moat surrounding it so no one can get in. The price the prince paid for the home is not exactly known, but it's said to be around $1 billion. Next up is Da Vinci painting. Leonardo da Vinci is definitely one of the world's most famous painters of all time. In 2017, during a Christie's auction in New York, a painting from him was bought. The painting by da Vinci, named Salvator Mundi, was bid on anonymously. The anonymous bidder paid $450 million for the painting and no one knew who it was. But later on, it was revealed it was MBS. The painting was expected to sell for $100 million, but he paid 4.5 times that price. Next up is gold cars. Go to London and look around the streets of Mayfair. You'll see a lot of gold cars, all with Arabic number plates. Well, chances are some of those are owned by the Saudi prince. Golden cars are a staple for any billionaire UAE businessman, and that includes heads of state. Mohammed bin Salman is said to own many cars in gold, including a Land Rover, a Rolls-Royce, and a Ferrari and Lamborghini. Mohammed bin Salman is said to own many cars in gold, including Land Rovers, Rolls-Royces, 2 Lamborghinis, and a few Ferraris as well. Many of these cars cost around $500,000 on their own, and it's said that a gold car wrap can cost an additional $200,000. It's said that Mohammed bin Salman's entire car collection is worth around $20 million. But because it's tucked away and he only takes them out when he's on vacation, we haven't seen them all yet. Next up is gold ATMs. If there's one thing the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia loves, it's gold. But don't you just hate having tons of cash around and wish you could make it into a gold ingot? Well, it's said that Prince Salman actually has a gold ATM machine. The exterior of the machines is actually coated in gold. You simply put the money in and you can choose a selection of around 300 different golden items. These items include 10-gram gold bars to gold coins. And it's said that Prince Salman has many of these ATMs dotted around his many palaces. Next up is oil fields. You've probably looked at Mohammed bin Salman and thought, where does he get all of his money? Well, it comes from one word: Oil. All of the oil fields in Saudi Arabia are owned by the royal family, and seeing as Mohammed bin Salman is the de facto head of this family, he owns the oil fields. It's said these fields can produce around 3 billion barrels of oil per day, and despite oil becoming rarer and rarer, it's said they have enough to last 94 years. All of their oil business is done through a company named Saudi Aramco, and their annual revenue is $356 billion. Saudi Aramco is privately owned by the Saudi royal family, but it's said they may be taking the company public soon, which would make them trillions overnight. Next up is WILLY'S World War II Jeep. The WILLY'S MB Jeep was a real car made during WW2. It was only produced for 4 years, from 1941 to 1945, but Mohammed bin Salman reportedly owns a large motorized version of this Jeep. This Jeep is absolutely gigantic, and you can actually see it parked up in the deserts. And finally we have the Bugatti LeBlanc. We all know Bugatti makes some of the best and most expensive cars in the world, and the LeBlanc is no exception. It's a supercar which has been covered in aluminum and carbon fiber. The wheel caps, fuel cap, and interior trim pieces were all custom made. They're made out of porcelain, and it makes the car look incredibly luxurious. It's said the car was bought for around $4 million. And at first the purchaser was anonymous, but it was later found out to be Mohammed bin Salman. So those were some really expensive things owned by Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Vote in the poll in the top right corner and tell me the most crazy expensive thing he owns. If you want some more amazing videos, then check out my second channel. There'll be a link to that on screen in a moment. But as always, thanks for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.